Good morning. It's a little chilly up here this morning, but we have a bird that's been visiting the farm that's been singing, and I wanted to record outside in hopes that you would hear it, and it just pipes in every now and again. So, opening card that we have for today is the Six of Cups. There's a steady gain starting to come in now. There's this definite shift of energy. There it is. And considering that this is a really beneficial card, it's a signal to us of a shift that we are going into. Now, this is like an emotional wish come true. There's some opening that is coming into our lives, which can bring about a lot of new gain or opportunity if we can be open to it. Now, the challenge that we have for today is the Hermit. He's been showing up a lot lately and speaking to how much time we spend in the mind, kind of turning things over, as well as calling us to look at our daily habits and how perhaps some of our daily habits are getting in the way of us having this new experience that has been brought into our lives. I say that because the way that we're going to get through the challenge showed up as the Ten of Swords, which is someone who is not realizing that the way that they see things and think about things is ultimately the most limiting aspect of their situation. You know, this is someone who quite literally has had the mind immobilize them. And so when we spend too much time in the mind, it can be imprisoning in a lot of ways because of how we see things. It shuts the world out. And so this card is showing up to kind of call us to task in that and to realize that, you know, we have to put some of those swords down. We have to be open to the possibility that there's other perspectives aside from how we've been seeing things, and that how we see things is most often the most limiting aspect of our situation. So ultimately, you know, we just want one sword. We don't want 10 swords, right? 10 swords is a lot to carry. It's like someone who has a lot on their mind that they're sorting through, and we need clarity. And so how do we get that? You know, the ultimate outcome of the day showed up as the King of Pentacles. He's also been showing up quite a bit lately, and this card is related to Taurus. So how do we anchor this new beginning? How do we make sure that we actually take the time to see what we need to actually nurture ourselves and bring balance and stability in our lives? Now, this can be kind of a riddle because there's a lot of change going on in the world that is outside of our own control, and yet this is reminding us to sink in to that which will help us take care of ourselves, really, make sure that we take the time to nurture ourselves and to put energy towards that which we value. Because the King of Pentacles is all about our values and what we hold as being worthy. And so if we look at our own lives, and if we're like in our head kind of picking ourselves over, picking our experience over, then this is ultimately reminding us to get back in the body and to speak our truth and to make sure that we look at that which we are anchoring ourselves in. So if we consider our daily habits and the amount of time and resources that we spend or share or exchange, and where those resources go, can we see that perhaps some of the ways that we've been anchoring ourselves have been not on our own ship? You know, it's like this shift that's happening, this emotional opening that is occurring in our lives is really bringing in a new energy to wash away some of that debris that we've been carrying along and looking over again and again and again. And so this reminds us to get back in the body, to pay attention to our senses, pay attention to the way that we respond to a situation, ultimately, so that we can make sure that we put our energy and effort towards something that is bringing stability into our lives rather than creating instability. I send you all a good wish today, and I hope you get some time to get outside. I think we're going to have some snow in the next couple of days, so I'm going to be in the garden all day. I send you a good wish and a lot of love, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.